He's actually saying hello to Janelle, but we're going to drag him up on stage if we can. Please give a warm welcome to Mr. Edward Norton. Edward, we need you up here.
What? Move your ass. Oh, there he is. Where you at? Oh, where you?
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the one and only Mr. Edward Norton. Come on up.
LA!
Only in LA do you get robot dogs, too. They don't have
Comply,
New York.
comply.
Edward, an amazing performance in this movie. These guys have not seen it yet, but Miles Braun is a pretty unique character. Genius, imbecile. It's a fine line sometimes. How do you characterize Miles?
Yeah, you'll recognize him.
Yeah, there are elements to be assigned to people you might recognize.
His pronouns are him and her, and there's a little Elizabeth Holmes, there's a little Adam Newman, there's a little of a lot of people.
Yes, and it's a delicious blend. Yeah. Talk to me about joining the ensemble. I assume, like myself, you're a big Rian Johnson fan. When you saw the first Knives Out and heard that he was assembling another cast, and this comes around, is this an easy decision?
Yeah, but I go back to Brick. You know, I phoned up Ryan after I saw Brick like 20 years ago. We've been when he called, I was like, you and I have had this date for a long time, like. So this was easy. I was pretty much in at Rian Johnson. That's how I actually. And he was like, you should actually probably read it, and I said, okay.
Well, I mean, look,
if I must, I'll read it.
Sometimes it's best to wait because you get to be in a room of mystery in the Greek islands. That's the right combination.
Well, I've been pretty much in my sweatpants for a year and a half. I turned in Motherless Brooklyn, and then I was like, great, I'm gonna, COVID, fine. But yeah, he pretty much said, I'm gonna have an adult summer camp for deeply unserious people, and we might make a movie along the way. I said, I'm in.
Speaking of deeply unserious people, like Daniel Craig doesn't necessarily seem to be an unserious person, but this brings out the goofy, amazing side of him that he never knew existed. What's it like to see what he does with Benoit?
You know the Dorothy Parker line, if you scratch an actor, you'll find an actress?
You scratch a Daniel Craig, you find a Benoit Blanc?
Absolutely. This is, trust me, Bond is acting. This is like waking up and falling out of bed for Daniel.
Looking at the ensemble of actors, is there any role in this you would switch with for a day? Which character were you a little bit jealous of on some days?
Well, Janelle and I believe we were separated at birth, so I think we could have. I think it was in the stars that we would work together. Actually, we hosted the SNL together. That's how Janelle and I know. Yeah.
Amazing. We got some fan questions. Will you indulge us? Let's do a fan question for Mr. Edward Norton, shall we? Thank you. All right, Edward, pick your poison. A random question from this suspicious envelope. Yeah. What do we got? This is what scene had to do the most takes due to the laughter? What's the toughest to get through?
Anything involving Catherine Hahn was the movies. We said the movie's sort of about disruptors, but Catherine understood that as disruptive.
Right.
And she, Ryan tended to save her for last because everyone else was going to be cooked.
Look, if you have
Yeah.
a dozen...
No, this was you know, there's the old line, a deck full of aces in poker. You talk about it. This was a deck full of aces, and it was the best summer theater group to be invited into ever.
And look, sometimes, as you know, sometimes the fun on set doesn't translate. This time it did. This is a really
It
good
did,
ride.
Yeah. I hope if the film's as fun, if the film's 50% as fun for the audience as we had making it, then it's going to be a big.
I can attest.
Big smash.
It's a great one, man. Congratulations, Mr. Edward Norton. Everybody, give it up. Another.